Hey everyone, what's up? It's Rui here, and today I'll be going over the Scanwell Health x Lemonaid at-home coronavirus testing kit. So recently, this is something that has just really caught my attention in the news, especially because it's pretty difficult to get your hands on one of these coronavirus tests right now. So I thought I would just give a little overview of what this test would entail. So the coronavirus, or COVID-19, has proven to be highly contagious, and our health systems are experiencing a lot of shortages in terms of the number of tests they have available, where a lot of people are actually getting turned away to take a test unless they really show strong symptoms. So the solution to the problem, these at-home testing kits, because they are fast, they're easy, and most of all, they're readily accessible. So throughout this video, I'll just give an overview of how this coronavirus test would work. I'll go into the background, I'll go into how it works, as well as the costs and pros and cons. And finally, I'll also talk about why I think this piece of health technology may actually revolutionize the healthcare industry in the US. Okay, let's get started. So first, this coronavirus or COVID-19 at-home testing kit is a blood-based test. So instead of it taking your pee or your saliva, which some other tests take, it just takes a small sample of your blood from the prick of your finger. This test was first approved by China's Centers for Disease Control, where it was proven to be really reliable in rapid detection of the coronavirus, and it was used in around 30 hospitals and health departments. So now Scanwell Health, this at-home testing kit startup, and Lemonaid, this telemedicine startup connecting patients to doctors or nurses all online, have worked together to develop this coronavirus at-home testing kit. So both startups are based in California, and they both bring a lot to the table, which makes for a great collaboration. So Scanwell Health has previously created this FDA-cleared UTI test, and Lemonaid just has this wide network of doctors and nurses. Together, they can really combine their capabilities where the consumer who purchases this product will have the test available to them, but can also connect and consult with a doctor or nurse online. So now that we've gone into a little bit of the background of this product, I'll now just dive into how this test would work. So first, to take the test, you'll just need to complete a questionnaire on the Scanwell Health and Lemonaid website, which will be reviewed by a doctor or a nurse practitioner. So this is just to see if there is a need for you to take the test. Many current tests require people to have symptoms for the coronavirus like fever, cough, or shortness of breath to be able to take one of the tests. So once you finish the questionnaire, the doctor or nurse practitioner from Lemonaid will just review the results, evaluate, and see whether or not they need to order a test for you. If they do order a test for you, then you'll be mailed it the next day at home. This test was designed so that you can easily follow all the instructions through a smartphone app. And how it works is that each kit has a unique QR code, which will use your phone to scan, so you'll connect the kit to the app. And then you'll just be taken into a step-by-step process of what you'll need to do, and there'll be little GIFs and images to show you exactly the specific actions that you'll need to take the test. So first, how it works is that you just take an alcohol wipe, and then you wipe the part of your finger that you want to prick, and then you prick your finger and then put the small blood sample onto the rapid test. After that's done, then you just use your phone again, take a picture of the test with the kit, and then upload it to the server. You'll then just dispose of the kit and wait for one of the Lemonaid doctors or nurse practitioners to get back at you for a further consultation. So it'll really depend on your test results in regards to what they'll advise you to do. So maybe they'll just tell you to keep self-quarantine, maybe they'll tell you to seek further medical assistance and give you the resources for that. These are just all the physical steps you'll need to do to conduct the full coronavirus test, but for me, I really like understanding the science behind how things work, so I'll also just dive into that a little bit. This test will detect exposure to the novel coronavirus, and how it works is that in general, when your body is exposed to a new virus, the virus contains these small molecules on them called antigens, which can create an immune response in your body. And the way that your body tries to protect you from this virus is by creating these specific molecules called antibodies, which will then attach onto the antigens and basically counteract the effects of the virus. So every time a virus enters into your body will try to create these antibodies to try to defend you from this virus. And then say in the future you get exposure to the same virus again, your body can recognize it and then immediately just bring out its store of antibodies that it'll create to fight off this virus. So in terms of how all of this relates to the test itself is called a rapid serology test. And the way in which it tries to show if you've been exposed to the coronavirus is by detecting IgM or IgG antibodies in the small sample of your blood. So if you do have these specific antibodies in your blood, it'll show that you have been exposed to the novel coronavirus and your body has been trying to actively fight it. Okay, so now that we kind of understand how this test works, I'll go into the breakdown of the cost. On the website, it says that this test will cost $70. And the breakdown of this cost is $25 will go into that initial consultation, $10 will go to the actual making of the test, and another $25 will go into the next day shipping, and then $10 will go into labor. Okay, so now that we understand what this test is and how much it costs, let's get into the final pros and cons of this test. In terms of pros, first I would say that the test is able to show whether or not you have had exposure to the novel coronavirus or not. Number two, it can show whether or not you have been exposed to the coronavirus even if you are asymptomatic. And number three, it's quick and easy to use. Number four, you can do everything in the comfort of your own home with limited exposure to other people. And number five, there is a scarce number of tests right now, so this at-home testing kit solution really does address this market need and problem. Okay, now let's get into the cons. So the first con is that it takes some time before your body actually starts developing antibodies, so this test may not detect early exposure to the novel coronavirus. Number two, it's not covered by your health insurance. And number three, how contagious a person is unsure even if you do take this test. And number four, because you are doing it at home, and even though the step-by-step process is supposed to be easy, say you run into some trouble and you have some questions, you can't really easily get in contact with a health professional who can help you. And number five, because this test is still pretty new, it's still unclear about how accurate it really is. But if you are interested in this testing kit, it will be made available in 6 to 8 weeks from March 25th, which is when they release the update on their website. So the reason why it will take 6 to 8 weeks before you may be able to see the product is because it is currently seeking government approval through the form of the FDA Emergency Use Authorization. And you can also find more information about all of this on their website. Finally, would I recommend this product? Honestly, I'm not sure if I can really say just because I haven't used this product because it's not made to the public yet. And we aren't really sure whether or not it will be FDA cleared, even though it seems pretty promising because there are these great shortages in the number of tests available right now. But this test is pretty promising because it offers this really fast and easy and fairly affordable solution to testing in the comfort of my own home. If I did start showing symptoms for the novel coronavirus, I'll probably really consider ordering one of these tests because I can stay at home and I also don't really want to wait a long line before I can get a test. There's a chance that I can be turned away and I don't want to exhaust and overwhelm hospital resources in any way. So in the end, I would say this testing kit does seem really promising, but there are still some question marks in regards to how effective and accurate it really may be. So finally, in the start of this video, I mentioned how this piece of technology or testing kits like these may actually revolutionize the healthcare industry, and I'll just dive into it now. So the reason for this is because if approved by the FDA, this test would be the first at-home test for COVID-19 in the world. These types of tests are widely scalable and easily deployed, which makes it a lot more accessible to so many people. And the US is currently facing this problem where healthcare is just becoming way too expensive, making it less and less accessible to so many people. But these types of problems also create opportunities for these newer health tech companies to really find these disruptive solutions in finding a faster, a cheaper, and a more accessible solution towards healthcare. So as we see more of these types of products arise in the market, it may actually create a big shift in terms of the healthcare makeup in the US. So maybe in the future, people will start preferring these newer, innovative, tech-based healthcare solutions over the traditional method of visiting your local health provider. These are just some things to think about, especially because the novel coronavirus has really revealed some inefficiencies in the healthcare system in that we weren't readily equipped to handle the virus. And right now we're experiencing a lot of shortages in terms of the number of tests that we have available. So thank you all very much for watching this video. Like this video if you like it, and share your thoughts on whether or not you think this coronavirus at-home testing kit does seem like a pretty promising solution towards testing. So stay safe, happy, and hope you have a great day. Bye.